Hi YouTube. So it is Sex Tuesday. Well, Sex and Relationship Tuesday, and basically this week is not gonna be about a question that you guys have asked. It's gonna be about a question that my friends call me and ask me about, and I'm just gonna answer. Like, I already asked her, hey, can I mention this for my YouTube? And she was like, yeah, sure. So I was like, okay, boo. Well, if you really want to know your answer, then watch my video, because I answered it for you, but you're not getting it. So every single time you thinking about doing that again, watch my video. Alright, so this friend of mine, we're gonna call her Jessica. So my friend Jessica um has a boyfriend who is an ex-boyfriend now, but they have been on and off, and the whole thing that centers around their whole breaking up is that he never takes her out. Okay. So he never takes her out, and she broke up with him one time before, and then she said, well, the reason I break up with you because you never take me out. Like, the only thing we ever do is go to your house and have sex. So I told her, like, well, that should tell you something. Like, that's what he wants, is sex. But she was like, I don't know, because he's gonna take me out today because of I broke up with him and he really wants me back and he says he loves me. So I was like, okay then, boo. Well, if you're getting what you want from it and he's changing, then okay. So couple weeks later, she's like, oh, we broke up again. And I was like, really? Why? He was like, oh, because he didn't even take me out that one time that he said he was going to. And I'm like, well, damn. Like, then you should have been like, no, bitch, no, bitch, no, bitch. I'm not gonna go back with you. Like, what the fuck do I look like? Type of thing. But anyway, she took him back, whatever. They broke up again. And it's over the same reason. But this time he calls her and says, hey, I really want to hang out with you again, but I don't want to be in a relationship. So sure enough, she goes back to him, and they end up having sex and whatnot. And what happens is he dumps her again. Now, this time he just said, oh, like, we could remain friends or whatever, but I'm not looking for a relationship with you because I found another girl. Hold up. That wouldn't have been me, because you were. I thought you wanted to work it out. Like, hell no. But anyway, that's what happened. Unfortunately for her. Um, so she is like still friends with his family, like his brothers and whatnot. And his brother invited her over to, like, I don't know what they were doing, I forgot. But she went over, and then the new girlfriend was there, and this boy, this little boy, didn't even say hi to her. Like, he just ignored her. Like, there was nothing. Like, she was nothing. Like, they never had anything together. Like, he didn't even know her. Like, that's how he ignored her. Not even a hi, not even eye contact, nothing. Like, he didn't even know her. And she's like, oh, well, I want to stop talking to him now. And my thing is like, why didn't you stop talking to him before? You know, why didn't you stop talking to him before? Because obviously, if he's not taking you out, boo-boo. If he's not taking you out, boo-boo, then he has an issue. He either has another bitch on the side, or number two, he either is ashamed of you for something. And my friend, like, she's cute, and she has, like, a nice body and stuff. So I don't really see, like, why he has, to be ashamed of her for. That I don't know. But, like I told her, boo, if you are listening, heifer, you need to leave that sucker, because he is only coming back to you when he doesn't have anybody else. That brings me to my second point. Why do girls put up with stuff like that? Like, I don't get it, and I can't really tell you because I've never like had to put up with it, like I've never did. Like, I don't get it. Like, why do you guys, like, girls, like, if you're really listening out there, why do you put up with stuff like that? Like, what is the point of being with somebody who you think don't really want you like that or is treating you badly? Like, what's the point? Like, I'm not saying that my relationships have been perfect because my ex fiance was just like a crazy ass person, but he learned. He learned, and he is an ex, never to come back. But what I'm trying to say is like, why is it that so many girls, like, if a guy's not taking you out and only going to their house and like having sex with you, why would you stay with them? Like, is it because you guys are like are afraid of being alone or low self-esteem, or I'm not getting it? Because like if you're afraid of being alone, then you got some serious issues. And if you have low self-esteem, then you need to work on that. Because let me tell you something, boo boo. Guys can sense it. If you have low self-esteem, guys can sense it. They can. I think maybe that's why that never happened to me. Like, oh, I'm not taking you out. In fact, no, because I was talking to this one guy, and I said, so when we gonna go out? And he said, well, why don't we just come over my house and chill while we gotta go out? I said, okay, boo, don't call no more. Don't call me no more. Because I know y'all gonna be like, oh, that's stupid. Like, he only told you, like, why don't come over his house, whatever, and let's chill. But no, I know the signs. I know the signs. I'm a grown woman, and I know the signs. I've been through enough dating situations and enough relationship situations to know when somebody only wants to play and play. No. So basically, what I want to say is like, if you guys are doing this for like self-esteem reasons, like you gotta look within yourself. Like, what is causing you to have low self-esteem? Like for me, for instance, a lot of people think I have low self-esteem because I'm fat, but comes to find out that no, bitch, I have like a really stable self-esteem, which I think like a lot of people are really surprised by it, but it is what it is. Um, oh yeah, but I mean like, if that's your issue, you gotta work on it. And for you to really work on your self esteem, you don't really need a guy to be around. Like, that's when you really don't need someone around, is when you're trying to build up your self esteem. Because at the end of the day, it's it's gonna hurt you the most because you can't work on yourself and have to like think about another person too, because in a relationship you're thinking about that person also. So like, that's what I say. Like, if you have self-esteem issues and the man you with is not treating you right, then you need to go. Like, that's all you could do is like go. And at the end of the day, like, who really cares, like, if you go, if you don't go, or whatever? Because if you're bettering yourself, there's so many guys out there. So you find somebody else, and you probably find somebody better, because now you know exactly who you are and what you really want. So you won't really have to listen to X, Y, and Z be like, like, just playing with you, like playing with your emotions or whatever. Like, you wouldn't really have to put up with it. And that's why, if you're really putting up with so much in a relationship that you shouldn't be putting up with, you need to re-examine yourself. Like, why do I do this? Like, what do I get out of that relationship that I'm not getting from myself and from otherwise? And don't say sex, because if you're saying sex, boo boo, you have these and you have artificial ones at the store. So don't talk about sex, okay? So if you are like sex crazed and need that, then okay, go outside and get yourself a little, vibrator, and do what you gotta do. Like if for you two guys, like that's goes for guys too. Do what you gotta do until you get yourself straight. Make love with yourself. Not masturbate, but make love with yourself. And then love yourself, and then know yourself, and then go out there and then try to find that person that's for you. And if a mother sucker is not treating you right, then just be like, okay, boo, I gotta go. Like, I gotta go because you gotta go, and I don't want to be this no more with you. Like I don't wanna, Or you could, like you could be like, all right, we like this, boo. This is you, and this is me. So you know what I mean? Like kick him to the curb, whatever. But don't put up and don't settle for something that you know you're not gonna be happy with, or someone that is basically making you feel like she's knit. Well, that's all for my relationship advice for today. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.